everyone, it's Miss Amy, and I am upstairs in the library. It is Thursday, so I'm going to do some book talks today, and I have my trusty book journal that I am going to refer to because some of these I have read quite a long time ago. But the first one that I want to share is called Fever, 1793 by Laurie Halse Anderson, and this is very relevant to what's going on right now. So the main character in this story lives with her widowed mom and her grandfather in Philadelphia, the city, downtown, in 1793 when a yellow fever epidemic breaks out. And upon her mom's request, when her mom gets sick, she leaves with her grandfather only to escape, only to find that it is everywhere. And in the city, of course, it spreads quicker and you're dealing with all the other things, just like we have found out with COVID-19. So really relevant book with cool historical information. It's a historical fiction, and I love Laurie Halse Anderson's take on her historical novels. So this is a favorite of mine from way back. So I hope you check it out. The next one is a much lighter book. This is Gordon Corman's Ungifted. This was on the Maine Student Book Award list a few years ago, and this is just super funny, back to school kind of book. The boy in this story, the main character, he gets in trouble for doing something that happened accidentally because he is a klutz. And there's two lists on the principal's desk, and one is the kids that are going to the gifted and talented school from the regular school, and then the kids that are getting suspended or have problems or whatever. Anyways, his name ends up on the wrong list, and he ends up getting sent to the gifted and talented school. And I don't know if he benefits more or whether the kids at the gifted and talented school benefit from just a normal everyday kid being there. But they all develop this really great friendship, and it is so funny and just real kind of kids stuff that kids are dealing with in middle school and everything, and just a fun take. It brought many fond memories back of when I was in middle school, when my boys were in middle school, and just a laugh out loud fun story. And there is a sequel called, I can't remember what the sequel is called, but there's a sequel and it's wonderful. And it's about one of the gifted and talented kids he wants to be normal, so he wants to go to normal school. So he comes to just the regular everyday school. So that's that one. This one is by a good friend of mine, Sharon Creech. She is a local author, and her books always are poignant, and she has just a beautiful, beautiful way with words. And her stories often make me cry or get choked up, and this one is no exception. This is The Boy on the Porch, and this is about, The Boy on the Porch is, this one is about, a couple who awoke and went out to get the paper and find a boy asleep on their porch. They don't know how long he'll stay, or whether they'll have to say goodbye. They become his foster family. He is unique in that he doesn't talk. They have no idea where he came from, but they see him talking to animals out in the yard, the cow, the cat, but they never actually hear him say anything, and he never talks to them, and yet they fall in love with this young boy at just the right time when they needed somebody. And you'll have to read the story to find out what happens. It's a really beautiful story. Might choke you up a little. Try it. All right, last one by another author friend of mine, Ronnie Arno, and this is Dear Poppy. And this story is about a girl whose mom is gone, and she goes to live with her at her grandparents' farm, I think, and finds a box of letters, and they're written to Dear Poppy, and her name or her nickname is Poppy, and she thinks that they were written to her, when in fact they were not. But they help her in many ways, because even though they weren't written for her, she thinks they are, and they're very relevant to problems and issues that she's dealing with in her school, new issues and things like that. Really fun, realistic fiction. I loved it. So thank you to all of these authors, and I hope that you find, there we go, that you maybe choose some and check them out at your local library or online or at your local bookstore, or maybe ask a friend. Hugs to you all. Happy reading, Miss Amy.